Well, Cyberverse came and gone in a flash, and the toy line was a hard pass. So let's try to find a diamond in the rough and take a look at some one-step changer stuff. Yes, today we're taking off my nostalgia glasses for the G1 and the 3 first Bay films and looking at something a bit more stylish. Yes, that's right, today we're taking a look at Cyberverse, Battle for Cybertron, one-step Whirl. And to pad out the runtime, we're also taking a look at Bumblebee, Cyberverse Adventures, one-step Bludgeon. Now, don't let the toy line name fool you. These are released in the same exact wave, but since Season 3 had 2 different names technically, why not just make the toys even more confusing? Now, I'm not a big fan of one-step changers. I rarely ever pick them up, but Bludgeon and Whirl are some of my favorite Transformers, so I had to pick these guys up. Plus, with a half a deluxe price point, these little desk toys are so incredibly difficult to pass up. So let's start out with Bludgeon, because, I bought him first and I like Bludgeon more. Anyway, so this cheeky little samurai is so dang cute with that kind of painted head sculpt and that big skull chest plate. And check out the sword. Absolutely adorable. Now, if you like, you can remove the sword from the back and put it in his hand. And he looks killer with it. A total powerhouse who just wants to beat the absolute crap out of you. And it's time for the gimmick! That's right. If you pull out his left hand, you can spin the sword and perform the whirlwind slash. Yeah, it's just spinning the sword over and over again with your finger. So, overall not impressive with the gimmick, but, at least it doesn't affect the look of the figure. And of course, like all one-step changers, he transforms in one freaking step, and it's pretty simple. And here he is in his cute little tank mode. Really cute, and the double barrels are awesome. The coloring is nice, and most of his robot mode is hidden in this mode, which, is to be expected, because, one-steps are usually alt mode focused. And, if you'd like, you can store the sword in between the barrels, and, that looks pretty good. So, overall, I like Bludgeon. Both molds hold up, and he really is the ultimate desk toy. 8 out of 10, highly recommend. And next up is Whirl. And while I like Bludgeon more than Whirl as a character and from a design point, Whirl, it takes the cake between these two one-steps because he's better in, every way. His robot mode looks absolutely stunning and almost perfectly captures the on-screen character. I think the chest and crotch are a bit wonky in place of the body, but, everything else looks awesome. It looks exactly like Whirl. And like pretty much every other one-step in the line, he has 0 accessories. Bludgeon is literally the only figure, I think, in any one-step line that, has an accessory. But anyway, that's besides the point. But he does have a gimmick, and actually, like Bludgeon, it's simple and does not affect the figure pretty much in any way. You can move the little slider on his arm for some turbo talent action. Yeah, it's just opening the hand up and down multiple times, or one time, depending on how many times you do it. I like it. Thanks, Hasbro. And on to transformation. I know it's marketed as a one-step, but this is more like a 4-step, because there is a few things you have to move before you can transform him, but it's fine, it's pretty easy. And here he is in his helicopter mode, and absolutely beautiful. The blue works really well, and the blade spins sweet. Thanks, Hasbro. Yeah, this is actually really cool. I dig it. I really, really dig it. Overall, with a cool robot mode and an awesome vehicle mode, I really dig it. This is a 9.5 out of 10. If you haven't gotten this figure, what the heck are you doing? Anyway, here's some size comparisons. They're a little smaller than a warrior class, but, that's fine. And that's the review. Cute little figures that make a great gift for a child, or a killer desk toy to fiddle with. Or you can do what I do and put them back in the box. See you in the next video. See ya.